And welcome back, everyone. Ellington here, and we are back on the battlefield. Which battlefield is it? I don't know. Look at this armor. Look at that armor. You know it. We are back on Total War Attila. This is the 1212 AD mod. Basically, it's called Medieval 1212. So it's the medieval times. Not like the medieval times in like Los Angeles or, like it's like the real medieval times. This is an in-house fight sent in by Tityrond. Tityrond on attack plane Venice, which is, where are you? I hate that that the banners are not the faction banners. It pisses me off. So you can see some Venetian crossbows here. For his allies, we have got Grey Wolf playing Flanders, which you can see some of their longbows. Then finally we have Mexi playing the Teutonic Order, which are somewhere. Where the hell are they? Well, here's the Grand Master's bodyguard. Teutonic Order has to be one of the best looking factions in this game, which is saying something considering how good this mod looks. Now for the defenders, we have got, first of all, we've got Kiev being commanded by, sorry, my thing messed up. Fallen Legion. We have got Georgia being commanded by Alton. And finally, somewhere around here, we have got Pisa being commanded by Dave the Vassal. You can see some artillery still being exchanged out there. So they used the bombard to take down all the towers, but the defenders kind of gave them this whole outer area, so they don't even need to use the bombard to hit the walls, because they could just walk through the gate. What had happened, they sent a few people up to kill the artillery crews. You can see there was a little bit of a fight over here, but like I said, the defenders basically just let them have it. Sergeants coming in from Flanders. So a little bit of a lull as all the armies make their way in. Luckily, there is a pretty big, broad opening here by the gate, which means that the attackers should be able to get majority of their forces into the settlement relatively easy. Defenders set up way back here. So they're defending here, and they're defending here. Then obviously defending the streets to the left. This is the settlement of Barcelona. Oh, the bombard actually looks like he's trying to take out this tower way over here. It's not a terrible idea. It's a long shot. That one's over. Look at this red. Wow. Pisa over here showing up with the bright red cavalry. I mean, everything's red. Look at them. And he brought the Caraccio Standard, which I believe is supposed to be a piece of the cross. Not sure exactly what it does. Gives some benefits, like it's a command unit, so I believe it gives some morale, and it might even have some, like, is that second wind I see? Yeah, I think it is. It's kind of interesting. We do have some archer fire coming in. We've got the crossbows of Pisa taking on the crossbows of the Teutonic Order here. Look at those shields. Wow. Oh, there's some artillery. Got some Samlander swords. Like I said, the Teutonic Order just looks fantastic. The black and white. More Samlander swordsmen. Purgaver Pavis handgunners. Oh, they're going to walk up. They're just going to blast this Retniki infantry in the face. We got to be careful, though. There are some archers back there. I thought they were going to fire. There they go. How'd they do? Did they not shoot at the... Oh, there they go. I was about to say. So 156. They only killed 4. I'm surprised. But the Kiev player pulling his men back, probably a good idea. He's also got a bunch of his archers focusing on those handguns. Now they are Pavis handgunners, so they do have shields. He's setting up to return fire there. Yeah, those archers aren't doing a thing. Gonna fire again? I guess he's just gonna sit there and get shot. Not sure why he's just standing there, but okay. There we go. Look at all that archer fire. Got a bunch of crossbows set up over here. Not only that, look at this. We've got Venice over on the flank joining in on that fire. He's pulling back now, probably due to the tower fire. He also was really exposed by the gate here. I'm honestly a little surprised that the defenders didn't threaten some cavalry out here. I mean, I guess they do have their cavalry. I didn't see that, so that makes sense. It's good job here by the attackers, keeping 2 of their good cav units in formation to guard all of these archers that were over here. Also have the general's bodyguard back here. Got a lot of units still sitting out, and way back here. I wonder if the Teutonic player may have forgotten them back there. Oof. This melee infantry sitting up here and just kind of getting shot in the face by all these crossbows. He may want to kind of back behind this little building. In the center, archers still shooting at the handguns. Handgunners, they were running forward, and they're just getting blasted by all of these archers. I'm actually surprised that they haven't taken more losses, even with the Pavis shields. He did pull them back. I wonder if he was trying to get them to shoot something and they wouldn't, and they kept maybe running forward or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but he definitely left them very, very exposed. We are getting a push on the right. Brotherhood of St. George's crossbowmen. So it looks like a Templar unit to me. Some interesting helms. Being protected by Fanti de Mar, heavy infantry. And another one. Gotta love the armor and the shields. Now the crossbow's trying to return fire. Got 2 units of them up here. 3 units. Well, these are longbows. One of those longbows getting shot pretty hard. Here we go. All the crossbow infantry of Venice now entering the city. Tell you what, I don't know about you guys, but the music is very, very high in my ears. There we go. Sorry about that. Still finding little things that I have to tweak with some of the games after my computer went kaput. There was a little while I hadn't done any Attila for a little while, and even after I got my computer back, so once I cranked it up, I still had a couple things I needed to adjust. Now, the handgunners of the Teutonic Order coming to the right now. I think he's trying to get a shot down on these medium infantry, but because of the crest of the hill, I don't think he could quite get it. On the far right of the attack, the Samlander swords have now gone into battle with the Rotulari Provisionati. If that, I probably butchered that so hard. Any Italians, I'm so sorry. Then another unit moving in to reinforce. It's another one of the same units. So they did a pretty good switch out there. Now the Teutonic Order Samlander swordsmen are getting the better of this at the moment. 26 kills, they lost 20 men, but there is, like I said, that is a fresh unit that just came in. Got to be careful. Crossbows going into combat over here. Handgun went on to the wall. That's actually not a terrible idea. He's got to be careful, though. That small unit of medium infantry went on the wall, but they just broke. Things kind of slowed down. The archers, or all the crossbows, have set up here with a handgun up top. In the center, we're also engaged. Got the levy spearmen moving forward. Sergeants fighting with Asnari swords. I think I went too low on the music. There we go. Sorry about that. Sergeants, 31 kills. The Asnari swordsmen, we've got 23 kills and 24 kills. Levy spears they've killed something. They've got 4 kills. You can see all the cavalry moved over to the, back towards the gate here, since they don't really need a guard over here anymore. Still have a bunch of the Venetian units outside. We're also engaged on the left side. We got the Fanti de Mar and more of those going up against Ratniki. Yeah, so pretty much all in all. 27 kills, 20 kills. And then 20 kills and 19 kills. We also have the Lukniki, the archers over here. 6 kills and 8 kills. Oh, here we go, Cav. Oh, maybe. Yep, Cav charges in. Got a frontal charge on the Fanti de Mar, but the other one going to come in and back it up. Got 22 kills. The infantry unit was well set up for it, so that kind of accounts for why the charge wasn't that crazy good. But that doesn't mean that more of those won't do some damage. Sergeants beginning to break their 61 out of 160. They got 56 kills. Ooh. Crossbows here from Flanders getting beat up. 49 kills. 25 kills. Then we have the... I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. 130, 130. They've got 18 kills and 17 kills. Now, he did, so on the right side, the Teutonic Order player, I think that's Mexi, Samlander infantry up on the wall, guarding the wall while the handgunners get up here and have been shooting down. Handgunners at 95 kills, so they're getting some good kills here. Medium infantry, 8 kills. the Rotulari Praviciniati. I know I'm doing it so bad, and I'm so sorry. 56 kills. Samlander infantry. See, that's easy to say. 56 kills, but 92 men versus, this is a fresh unit from Pisa. I just heard those guns. Where are they? Well, that's crazy. They're up here, but I could have swore it came from over here. Here's the Teutonic Order General, the Grandmaster's Bodyguard. The center, they've kind of slowed down a little bit. We do have more, so we got the longbows of Saint Sebastian up here. They are duking it out with the archers, the Georgian archers. I don't know how to say that, so they are the Georgian archers. Fanti de Mar. So the defenders have been doing a really good job of cycling their units. They get one Ratniki in and they switch out the other one. You do have to be a little bit careful with that in this game. The pulling units out of combat tends to do some pretty good damage to them. So you gotta be a little bit careful and really choosy about how you cycle your infantry. Ooh, look at this charge. Grandmaster Bodyguard charging downhill. And they might break that unit just like that. Wow. He's wavering. If he stays in, he might get him. Oh, but he's got to be careful. Crossbows shooting right into the general. Doesn't quite break them, but 35 kills right off the bat there. He only lost 2. I'm pretty sure that was to the crossbows, not to the charge. All right, in the center, we've got sergeants charging into the Asnari swordsmen. Look at that. Look at those colors. Being backed up by some levy spears on the far right of the attack. Fanti de Mar getting in on the archers. He didn't realize they went charging ahead. He really didn't get much there, though. 38 kills on the Fanti de Mar. Ratniki got 39 and 37. Got one Ratniki breaking. The Fanti de Mar here are wavering. Still a big archer battle going on in the center. Got Cav back here. Got the general. Oh, here we go. Dismount and Ritterbritters charging in. So the heavy shock infantry for the Teutonic Order charging in against the medium melee infantry of Pisa. And they're going to get a lot of kills. Look at that, 113 kills, and they've lost 9. Crossbows moving forward. I think they're going to try and get this angle right here into the handgunners and the crossbows. Up on the wall, we've got Samlander infantry going up against the medium melee infantry of Pisa. If he's able to beat that, he may be able to get down into the back of this. 135 now on the shock infantry. Cavalry charging, thin line. Made it. Oh, they're gone. They're gone. Oh man, yes. I don't know how he's not broken, but he definitely killed enough to be able to get through there. Great response by the defenders, though. Bombards shooting into the cavalry. All right, the general's coming in. He wants to break this. He's probably going to turn right around, go into the crossbows and the handguns, but they already know the danger. They are already backing off. Might get something moving over to cover that. Maybe not in time. Yeah, nothing responding. The general stopped, but they are through. They have broken through this. They smashed through the left. They smashed through this one, and now they have made it through. But they got to be careful with the bombard here. They cannot clump up. Ooh, that might have been really bad. Did they just lose a lot? Oh, man, I think they just did. That Samlander infantry, I'm pretty sure just got got decimated by the towers breaking. Gotta be careful here, Teutonic Order. In the center has not gone specifically well for the attackers. Handguns. Man, these handguns, they really haven't been shooting much. They've only got 5 kills. 9 kills now, but you know what I mean. But there doesn't seem to be anything else moving forward to defend this. Got a depleted unit here. Oh, look, the cavalry. 35 kills so far. What is this? Is this Flanders, I think? Jousters of the White Bear, 58 kills. They are doing some work. They've lost 6 men. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, ouch. Oh, this is bad. Completely undefended archers. Heavy shot cav. He's up, 167 now. 180s. Oh my gosh. 214. Yeah, these archers are gone. Think about it. There's no way. I mean, they're stuck. There's no way out of this little corner here. I'm not sure. I wonder if he didn't know that. Because this was defended, obviously. But there's no way out. I don't think you can get out of any... Like, pretty positive you can't go through here. Because obviously I'm pretty sure that the general would have come over here to counter that. And I wonder... I bet he didn't know. Yeah, I bet he didn't know. 229 now on the Jousters of the White Bear. Tell me that's not one of the coolest names. All right, center, we got their own cav going. The defenders, medium shot cav coming in, 36 kills. They got an okay charge, not the greatest. Defenders have kind of scooted up just a little bit. They've got their archers and crossbows. Looks like they're duking it out with the Teutonic crossbows. Got the handgunners setting up as well. 142 kills on the handguns. And here comes the crossbow infantry shooting the handguns. Now over here, they could advance forward. But once they got into this open area, they would probably get beat up really bad. That mortar really doing some good work here. 219 kills. Look how clumped they are. Venice still has a lot of stuff outside. Heavy shock infantry. More of the Fante de Mar, his general. Jousters of the White Bear, 43 out of 70. They've got 297 kills. They've broken through on the left. Fante de Mar breaking the Ratniki. But here comes the medium shot cav. Looks like he may try to catch this infantry while they're moving. But the Jousters of the White Bear over here as well. It's a better unit. Smaller, but it's better. And they got caught standing. Jousters of the White Bear, great charge, 324 kills. And here comes the, I think it's the Doge, or the Burgermeisters? Huh. Oh, but here comes the, what is this? Manaspa Guard from Georgia. Don't do it. Run away. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Oh, this is a bad idea. You're double teamed. 2 cav units versus your 1. And it looks like they got a better charge as well. Oh, yeah, they did. Back in the back, we've got that medium cav unit broke, but it came back. And now they're behind everything in the center. Oh, this is terrible. This is, oh no. So you got a Manaspa Guard here that's on a downslope. The handgun's trying to shoot into this mass. The heavy shot cav, or infantry, the great Great Birdies Axemen, they're going to have to take the brunt of this. You got these archers that are going to take it to 78. Oh, man, 80. I can't even keep up with the number. What about the White Bear? 414 kills on the Jousters. Now, on the far left, it looks like the left-hand side, they have fallen back to the keep. The right-hand side of the defense, if they want to fall back, they're going to have to fall back all the way through the back side. Looks like they did kind of scare off the Burgermeisters. Get your other shock infantry out of there. You don't want to leave that in there. Don't go that way either. Oh, he's going to trap himself. Well, he might be able to make it. They may have to sacrifice one of their units here, but they might be able to make it if he keeps going. Keep running. Oh, he's staying here. Two of the best units on the defensive side are caught outside here. Got dismounted men-at-arms charging downhill into the Birdies' axes. Where's the Cav? There's the Cav. Charging into the other. Oh, and he's already. Oh my gosh, 115. He's wavering already. Wow. He's got the attacked in the rear penalty. That's probably partially why. Then you get the big charge by the two Cav units. 510 kills, 229. The Birdies' axes. 61 out of 140, 94 out of 140. Now the attacking dismounted man-at-arms actually breaks. He does have 201 kills, but he is broken now. Oh, here's a gen. Look at this. The Niaz guard. Oh, but he's stuck outside. Run away. Oh, he's charging the Grandmaster's bodyguard from the Teutonic Order. Grandmaster Bodyguard, 316 kills. You also got Sam Lander infantry charging in here. But here comes the Birdies Axemen. If the attackers are quick, they can get in here and they cut all of this off. Got the archers from Georgia up top. Grandmaster's Bodyguard trying to get out of there. He's 39 or 29 out of 80. Is he dead? Nope, not dead yet. Not dead yet. Kiev general here is down to 47 or 46 out of 80. The Grandmaster's Bodyguard shattered. He's gone. Oh my gosh! And the Levy Spearmen just break immediately. General is dead. Get all of this stuff back to the point. You need every man you can. This was a great play. Huge play. Everything that happened here, huge. Huge, huge, huge. The Teutonic Order on this side had a really good, steady, consistent attack. He made really good progress, but out of nowhere over here, just gone. Everything just disappeared. They're still keeping some units outside of the point over on this side. You got all these, like, citizens that are just walking down the street, just like, hey, it's a normal day in Barcelona. What are you guys doing today? Oh, nothing. Just headed to the market. Hey, what's all of that, like, screams and clanging and hooves that are all over there? Oh, I don't know. But I'm going to go get some corn. I don't know where all that came from, but that's where it went, okay? It happened. These villagers are really not going to want to be here in probably 5 minutes. They probably want to book it to this gate in GTFO. Now, a pretty big lull at this moment. Bounce power is pretty well in the attacker's favor, but the defenders have put up a really good defense here, so I'm not going to say that this game's over. They've definitely punished the attackers for every step they've taken. The Doge's bodyguard coming around behind. Yep. Now the defenders say, well, maybe we should go. You know, if you send out both these generals, you could take that on. Come on. You could probably, I mean, you could even send out all three if you wanted to. There we go. Doge's bodyguard. Okay, I think he realized that, you know, maybe I shouldn't go much further than this. And this is a late period bodyguard. Look at that armor. Beautiful. I wonder, yeah, I think this is a smart idea. I think that keeping the generals outside of the final victory point is smart because you can't really do a whole lot with your cavalry in this small little area. But out here, you have a lot of space to roam around and move. So, I think that's a smart idea. A lot of archer fire coming through. Still have the standard. If you have the standard, victory is always within sight. It's a hard-fought battle, but we can do it! Is this looks like Teutonic Order? Yeah, that's Teutonic Order General got in some combat over here. This guy's, I don't know if I would, if it was me, I would be like, hey, can I get one of those big shields? I mean, the ones you gave us are kind of small. These ones aren't bad. But the ones on these guys, these are basically just bucklers almost, you know what I mean? I guess that's what you get when you're just a medium melee infantry. Crossbows taking on crossbows. So it looks like we're just going to have a little bit of an archer fight. The attackers, I think, come to the realization that, not realization, but their strategy, I believe, is we have the ammunition, so let's use it, right? They are not that pressed on time, I believe. I don't remember what the time was on the battle, but if I remember correctly, they're not that pressed on time, so, you know, why rush it, especially if you've got the ammunition? You have a little bit of space to work with here, while the defenders, they basically just have to sit there and take it. You know what I mean? They don't really have an option other than to stand here and take all of this ammunition you're going to throw at them. Now we're going to get a charge, kind of charge downhill. Not a bad idea. No countercharge from the Samlanders. 52 kills. Obviously, that's not all on one charge, but you know what I mean. But they are also getting hit by all those archers and crossbows. Yeah, this swords unit is not going to last very long. Ooh, good choice, good choice. The defending crossbows focusing on the polearm infantry of Flanders here. That is a good choice. Polearms are pretty nasty if you can't deal with them. Kind of like your pikes in Rome 2, polearms, you can't really go face-to-face with them in melee combat. So, especially if you don't have a better polearm than them, what do? You shoot the living crap out of them. So it's polearm / pike 101 is shooty, shoot, shoot, shoot. We still have some shock infantry, so these are the ones that were getting beat up earlier. 90 out of 140 and 47 out of 140. Bombard ended with 235. Now the infantry, those shock infantry, 109 and 118. So that broke so fast that it looks like they weren't even able to get anything in to cover it. If I was them, you need to be putting something around the side, hitting into this, or at least plugging the gap. Got a switcheroo for those heavy shock infantry. Cav coming around the back where they Well, he looked like he was going for something, but I don't think he was able to get anything. Crossbows taking on the dismounted Ritterbirders. Why do I feel like... Oh, this is the one that... Okay, 197 on the... I was about to say... I was like, I thought he already used one. So we got shock infantry versus shock infantry. Look at those axes, man. This is an epic fight. What a mosh pit in the center. More and more infantry being just shoved into this center fight. The attackers, they smell blood. They can see that the end of this battle it's right there. But if they're going to get it, they have to keep this foothold. If the defenders are able to oh my god, the Ritterbruders shattered. You know, they're half health, but still, man, that's a lot. But if the defenders are able to retake this choke point, it's going to make this defense even harder to get through. The Georgian general has come out of the settlement. He's over on the left. He's sneaking around the back. Looks like he's trying to get into some of the squishy stuff here. You got pole arms protecting the front end, but back behind, this is where things are a little bit weak. There's not really anything back here to stop them. He might have a really good opportunity here. He's at half health and 0 kills. I think he was getting shot pretty hard in the keep. I'm a little surprised that the Doge's bodyguard has not gotten involved. There's nothing back here. Like, the Kiev general could delay him, but the Kiev general is already badly hurt, while the Doge's bodyguard is healthy. You know, so the Doge's bodyguard would be able to take them on. The general from Pisa, 78, 90, Jesus. Lots of kills, okay? They got a really good charge into that. That might have bought some space for the defenders to get into this, especially get into the polearms while they're still moving. Remember, the polearms are now kind of in a bad spot because their flanks are exposed. General charging back in, 153 kills now. They still have a little bit of ammo on this. Here's the Doge's bodyguard. He's moving. The general from Georgia coming around. He got a really good charge on a Samlander infantry. He could just turn right into the other one, but I think he's trying to reform to go back into the same one and possibly break it. Here's the general from Kiev is over here as well, 180 kills. Stuff starting to break. Unfortunately, I think the end is in sight here. But watch this defense, man. The defenders are seriously, they're putting everything into delaying this as much as possible. They probably know at this point that the game is over. But unlike some people don't do this, but they are putting a valiant defense into this. They are throwing everything into basically saying that we know we lost, but we are going to make you fight for every foot of ground, every pebble. You know, they are going to make you work for this. Doge's bodyguard coming into the back now. Charging straight in. Yeah, that's about to break, and I think he's about to roll through everything. The general of Pisa is now gone, and his army is shattered. We just have the units from Georgia. And I believe that that is it. Probably going to see a mass rout. Just waiting on a couple Georgian units now. The Georgian general is dead. 77 kills. Probably not what he wanted to get out of that, but... And I think he's the last... Well, he got the handgunners, too. Okay, the general's gone. Handgunner's gone, and that is GG. All right, let's go look at some kills. All right, there we go. Now it's loaded. Got Not So Mexi as the Teutonic Order. Some of his entry not so hot, but 230 on the Ritterbruders. Some of it's still pretty healthy. His crossbows and handguns did really good. 322 on the General, 139 on one Samlander. Tityrond as Venice, 1,300 men left. He's got a healthy army. A lot of crossbows. But honestly, he didn't see a whole lot of combat. Look at his 2 shock infantry. Barely even saw anything. General, 306 kills. A lot of that was trash time kills, but still pretty good. 177. Grey Wolf here as Flanders. Let's see. 238 on the Burgermeister General. His 2 dismounted men-at-arms. 158, 201. Pretty good there. His infantry, they did okay. Not great. Cav, 513 kills with 3 chevrons, and then 2 of his longbows did really well. For the defenders, we have Kiev here. So it's Skull Amarok. 182 kills on the general. His 2 shock infantry actually did pretty solid in the end. His infantry did pretty good. 144, 103. 118 on the archers, 241 on the bombard. Alton, his general, not so hot, but some of his infantry did pretty good. 140, 199. And then his handguns, 120. Then finally, for the defenders, Dave the Vassal as Pisa. 262 on the general is pretty good. 192 on the... He only brought 1 shock infantry. That's interesting. That's your best unit in your army, so I'm surprised. We usually allow a max of 2, and usually you bring 2. A lot of his infantry, I hate to say, did not have the greatest day. The Teutonic Order really ripped them up. But that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget that if you are new to the channel, hit that subscriber button. And if you want me to cover battles that you have done, make sure to join the Discord. That's where usually there's a channel in there. That's where I usually check for battles. So especially right now after the Rome 2 update that ruined pretty much every replay before June 22nd, pretty low on replays at the moment, so if you're wanting me to do stuff, please get in there and make sure to put it in the replay drop on the Discord. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time.